Tra la 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 la. 9.
Hello everybody, this is the second week of our Christmas story, and today we're going to talk about Jesus being born. Now we know part of the story that Mary and Joseph had to go from Nazareth to Bethlehem because the Caesar wanted everybody to be counted. And it was a very long journey, a very tiring journey. Mary would be on a donkey and Joseph would be walking. So by the time they got to Bethlehem, they were very, very tired. But once they got there was nowhere to stay. And eventually, a very kind innkeeper let them stay in their stable. So Jesus was born, and that's the whole meaning of Christmas, isn't it? That Jesus was born for us. So I decided for a craft today to do a card. Now let you see this, and this is the one I've made earlier, like true Blue Peter style. And I hope you like this one, and it's not difficult to make, it's very easy.
Easy peasy.
And I'll show you now how to make it. Now the things we need is a card, first of all, a piece of card, and fold it in the middle, and that's your card. I'm sure you've all made cards before. Now, the interesting thing is, if your mum's a baker, and she bakes nice cakes, if you take a paper case that you would make sponges in, and you flatten it out, just flat like this, okay? And this is the baby's clothes, the baby's blanket, or the Bible says swaddling clothes. And you just fold it in once, fold it in again, twice, and up at the bottom. So you have a small bit like this. And this is the baby's clothes. Now, for the baby's face, all you need is a piece of card, flesh coloured or whatever you've got in the house. And I've just put sleeping eyes because the baby is in the manger and I'm sure he's asleep. Lots of babies sleep. And what you do is, you'll just put a wee bit of glue on the face and slip it into the card. Okay? Now you can have all sorts of things. You need felt pens, glue, double-sided tape, anything you have in the house, you can use it. Make sure you put the glue on the bottom side. There we are, just a wee touch. And then slip it into the paper case. And there you have the baby in his swaddling clothes.
Hooray!
Now this goes into the centre of your card. Okay? Just into the centre or wherever you want it. I mean, if you're making the card, then it's whichever way you want to make it. Again, a bit glue just to the back of it. And a tip for when you're making, because sometimes it's very difficult to make a perfect round circle. So what I usually do is find something that's round at the bottom and just put it on your card, pencil round it and then cut it out. And that gives you a better circle. So that's the baby on the card, and a wee bit on it at the bottom too, just to keep it in. There we are. Oh, no, it's not going to stick. I wouldn't be good on television. Up this way. That's it. Now, because Jesus was born in a stable, a manger, there would be animals, and I'm sure the animals it would be quite smelly, I think. You know, although the innkeeper, I'm sure, would keep your stable nice and clean. So I've just made a cow, I think it's a cow, and a wee sheep to accompany Jesus in the stable while he's sleeping. But you could make any kind of animal you like, or you could draw it on. You don't have to do it on card. Just draw it yourself, whichever way you want it to be done. And the same, just glue again at the back of the cow's head and here. And I'm sure these animals would love the baby Jesus being born in their stable. Oh, well, you might need a pair of scissors. I should have said that at the beginning. Just cut that a bit off. and that's Jesus and the cow and the sheep. And for the top, in my card that I had, it said, away in a manger. This one says, Jesus is born. And you can put anything that you like on the top to say that Jesus had come into the world to save us. So Jesus is born. I've got another one here, which is much about the same, but this time I've put on the King is born. And this time I made these swaddling clothes out of a piece of felt. And all you do the very same way as we did the other thing. You just turn them in like that, up. And then again the same head on the top. And there we have the King is born, or Jesus is born, or away in a manger. So I look forward to seeing all your cards as we do a show and tell, and I hope you enjoy making them. Thank you very much.